other than we were told that we need it for some reason. One little like attention to detail that I really enjoy is that Duster still has his limp. And let's see, we can save there, and we are now on the highway. And these guys don't chase you, so we're just gonna hug the bottom of the screen here, and they're a little erratic though. And oh, I didn't mean to run into these guys. So those other guys that I avoided are wound up roadhogs, and they have 420 hit points. You can make them cry if you want to. They are weak to fire. These guys are scrapped robots, and they have 332 hit points and are weak to lightning. There's not really much else we can do. They can be put to sleep, but I don't really think it's worth it, so we're just going to hit them with attacks and thunder. You might notice that they're actually actually the same style of robot from Mother 1. Makes a comeback here. The scrapped robots can drop anti-paralysis, and the wound up roadhogs can actually drop secret herbs. The wound roadhogs actually drop secret herbs at a pretty good rate. I think it's like 10%. So if you want some of those, you can maybe farm them up there, but again, not particularly worth it. Awesome, let's get in the pork bean and go driving. I mean, you just assume it's embarrassing. I do like the pork bean music. That was the shortest trip in a vehicle ever. And we're all dead now. I recognize you. How did... We were in a hover vehicle. How did we... How... What? But... Banana peels. We were off the... You know what? Never mind. Your wild nose, huh? I wonder what the actual commander smells like. So this is the Fierce Pork Trooper. He's pretty dangerous. He doesn't have as much HP as the Lord Passion, but he hits pretty hard. So what you want to do is, first round, you want to... Where is it? Yeah, whatever. So we want to do a offense up on Duster. We want to do the tickle stick. And we're going to lower his defense because we have a DCMC item. And most of the pigmastic in the game can actually be distracted with the DCMC stuff. And this boss is no exception. And he'll basically waste his turn for 2 or 3 rounds. So we're going to take a hit. we're going to take a hit when he snaps out of it, probably. So I do want to lower his offense once, I think. And if you're attacking with Kumatora, he's weak to fire. Bombs don't work super great on him. But I'm going to go ahead and throw this sprinting bomb. Get it out of my inventory. Like they do like 80% damage. Alright. Yeah, he has a lot of offense. But doing that once should be sufficient. Do I have any more like sprinting bombs? I think all I have is this pencil rocket. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's just PK Love, attack, fire, and use the pamphlet again. So, he is going to get a turn every few rounds, but thankfully he didn't, like, hit my entire... He has moves that can attack your entire party, or he can bum rush a single target person and do tons of damage. So thankfully we didn't run into that. But because you can lock him down so easily, I don't generally think it's worthwhile to like lower his offense all the way. Just once to kind of keep you from taking like a mortal blow. It should be sufficient. He should be dead this round, yeah. Alright. Pickled veggie plate. Awesome. That's useless. Okay. So, first things first. Alright, now that that's out of the way. Let's get rid of that pickled veggie plate so I can get it out of my inventory. Everybody's fine. Alright. Get in the pork bean. So the pork bean will instantly defeat any enemy that we run into. So that's nice. But we want that map there so I can tell where I'm going. I'm going to be fighting very minimal enemies in this area. Those rhinoceros rockets right there are actually semi-worth getting fighting because they do drop pencil rockets pretty regularly. But the first thing we want to do is we want to come over and grab this chest. Get these sheet gloves for Kumatora, which are a better weapon than the ones we could have bought previously at the mole guy. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't buy her a weapon. And we want to talk to this mother mouse because she asks us to go find her 7 children. And this is another one of those side quests, the rare side quests in this game. This one is also incredibly worth doing. We are going to go down this way. Let's see, where is... there is a chest here somewhere. So this is a pork bean charger. Yeah, here it is. I want to get this. Get that doggy biscuit. This one's out of order. So if you talk to that guy, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's out of order, but I'll make it work." There's another pork bean panel up north. Your port beam can run out of power. If it does, then you have to walk. And it is very, very, very annoying to walk in this area because it is huge. Alright, first things first, let's go over here and talk to this mousey. That is the first mouse done. Alright, so now we gotta get back in the port beam. And we want to go... I wanted to kill those enemies with the port beam, that's why I did that. Because in this chest we have the Gemini bracelet. Let's see. Let's give this to Boney. Let's give this to Lucas. It is Lucas specific, so nobody else can use this. And Gemini bracelet, and we will give the DCMC ring to Duster for now. Since it's a little better. And we're gonna head south. Now you might recognize this area from Chapter 3. This is the area that Salsa started in. Although I don't think you can actually go into the desert. But there is a very, well, not a great reason, but there is a reason we are coming this way. Down here, get a super bomb and a luxury banana, and back in the port beam. Super bomb is really good. It does a ton of damage. Now we're just gonna ride back on up. I do want to actually give the super bomb to Boney, since he's going to be the one to carry it. Yeah. The luxury banana is basically the same thing as a hot spring egg, except they're way more expensive. Alright. And there's a mouse right here. I saw it with my own eyes. Alright, back in the port beam. Alright. And back where we started. And if you check up here, there's another mouse. I mean, there's a vending machine out front. They sell pork noodles. That's something to eat, right? Whether they're good, I don't know. They sound pretty greasy to me. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but my stomach does not handle overly greasy food anymore, like, very well at all. Like, I can eat it, but if I eat too much of it, I start to get sick. Alright, let's head to the charging pad. That's the wrong way. Alright, charging pad. Alright, so this is the charging pad. And the way this works... place your pork bean on the recharge panel. So you can actually blow the pork bean up on this. It's actually hilarious. So basically, you just hit A again. But yeah, no, if you keep letting it go, the pork bean will burst into flames. Alright. So we should be good. So one special thing about this is in the tunnels, and I've actually never seen one, there's an enemy called the Bright Smile that can spawn. If you can defeat one, they are actually worth 2,000 DP. I mean, of course we'll give the doggy biscuit. I mean, all dogs are good dogs. Even the bad dogs. Because there's no such thing as a bad dog. There's abuse. Well, that's actually not true. I've seen some really shitty dogs. Okay. But still, I love dogs. This guy is a weapons dealer, and the first thing we want to do with him is sell some of this nonsense that I can't use anymore, like this Aquarius bracelet, these gloves. Alright, and I want to keep the DCMC pamphlet. If anything, I would get rid of the hat, but we'll do that later when we actually have something better for Boney. Alright, Lucas, what you got, man? Saltwater gun, saltwater gun. Alright, cool. So, saltwater guns are basically unelemental bombs that do tons of damage to mechanical enemies. They do a lot, but less damage to mechanical chimeras, so like the ones that are half animal, half robot. But let's see, let's just use this. Give this to Kumatora. You're full, and I want to sell that. Let's pull out our DP here. All right, cool. I could buy bombs. The bombs are great buys, don't get me wrong, but first of all, the super bombs are super expensive, hence the names. Saltwater guns, bombs and pencil bombs don't do enough damage to the bosses at the end of this level, but there are 3 more bosses in this chapter. One of them is easy to cheese, and the other 2 are mechanical. So, we want saltwater guns. So let's... I think I did go a little bit overboard on the hot spring eggs, so we're gonna sell some of them. Where's that luxury? Oh, wrong. I was gonna say, where's the luxury banana? I wanna sell that. They actually sell for quite a bit. Alright, so how many saltwater guns is that? 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay, let me buy one more. For Duster. No, that's good. That's fine. I don't want to buy too many because they're basically good for the boss, and that's it. Alright. That's a hell of a dream. I'm gonna eat giant squids as a sperm whale.